Music, music, music. Music. Hmm. Okay, you guys good or no?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Jeanette, Zion, King, are you here?
I'm here.
Still trying to get in. Okay. That's weird. Oh, I know why. Because the landing page is bigger. So it might be taking a metric shit ton to load you into it. My bad. Let me put you guys back on the other place. You guys hop over to this anytime. Let me see if this changes anything. Taking forever to load. We're out of the range. Ruh-roh. Cool. All right. So doo-doo-doo-doo. By owner. All right, cool. Okay. So when last the group uh, met, you were all caught up inside of Baratok Tower, having opened the door and solved the uh, or pleasing rather to gain entry. You found yourself in a 20-foot room with debris and empty boxes on either side, with 4 stone golems kind of nailed on one knee, just kind of gripping massive metal cables. You note the cables wind straight up as you look. You can see again uh, each landing clearly as it's about 20 feet up from each. You note most of them are just wooden with the top. You could see something as of like a latch. Uh, at the latch, you could see the cables kind of swoop over massive hooks and then kind of draping across, drop back down. You could see them then locked to the bottom in the basin in front of you on the floor. It looks to be a stone tablet with 4 large kind of iron pieces lodged in with the cables kind of wound up and locked. You note that this apparatus is set up as some sort of lift, weighing options and kind of noting you tried using the lift and realized that it's not very fast. It goes up pretty slow as the golems have to actually pull and drag the cable to lift the actual slab. That being said, and just kind of looking over the area, the floor is yours to explore. And what do you do?
Looking at just my general surroundings, can you kind of drawing my arms in just like a wingspan position, attempting not to hit Yoan and Yamas. Can I note the just condition of lights? Do I see any lights in this room? As I just peer my vision, what color is my vision? As I try to see if there are any light sources or just extreme or the scale of the lighting in this closed room. Oh, you're muted.
Well, isn't that unfortunate? Unfortunate shit. So as you kind of push your out towards your wingspan and just kind of look around, you find yourself just kind of behind you. Just you note this long black drape. In front of you, you can note the flagstone floor just kind of strewn out. Again, there's debris everywhere. As you look to the left, you kind of note just wood. You're not sure, but looking up, you can imagine it's falling from like molded and just kind of soft upper floors. Just kind of looking. You don't note anything outside of well, what you've seen. In terms of the lighting of the room, you note there's just kind of light dwindling in from above. You'd know that's fairly early in the day. The sun, you imagine, is risen based on the natural light coming through. But this chamber here is it's dimly lit. Other than the natural light coming in from upstairs and outside, and the windows kind of hovering above, you could see it. It's it's dark enough where your vision is pretty challenged, but you can make out everything in the room for the most part.
All right, I'm just kind of nodding and looking towards the others. Just ooh, just knowing the conditions uh, calling out. Uh, well, I imagine we're not going to wait for those things to carry. What do you guys say about I just go up ahead and explore? Mm, can't be too high of a jump. 'Cause I kind of just stretch my legs.
Um,
What will you do about the floor, though? It doesn't look quite steady. I say, glancing at the second room's floor.
Looking up towards the ooh, what is that? Looking up towards the room's floor. Just kind of nodding. Yeah, but I'm fairly light. Just something to think about while we twiddle our thumbs.
then what about the rest of us? Can't expect to go to the whole place yourself.
Yeah, that's fair. That's true. But judging by the armor and equipment, uh, just kind of looking towards the rope or the golems. You think
If
if
it's
we? Hmm?
sorry, but if it's getting up there, I might be able to. Well, I might have a solution to that. Does anyone happen to have rope?
Just kind of shaking my head. Not on me, no.
Then if no one has any rope, then
At 50 feet.
that's fine. That could work. Then really all we need to deal with is, well, the foundation. I can get us up there. I'm not sure if we should be up there.
Wait, how are we going up there again?
I have a spell.
Which spell?
Just opening my book, and showing Kester to it. It's a bit of a rope trick. Yeah.
Nifty. Hold on. I'm all for the spell.
Sure. I'm not against it.
So yeah, good. Spell.
So that's what we're doing now. Okay. Looking to Bennett. The rope.
Going into the bag of holding, I'm gonna take out the 50 feet of hempen rope and hand it over to Tilgrim.
So while this is happening, what's everyone else in the party doing exactly?
No, I'm simply going to just stand at the back and observe, looking onward, waiting for my opportunity to jump.
Just watching it.
Okay. I guess everyone else is staring off into space. So, with that said, then, giving the rope to Tilgrim. Tilgrim, what do you do?
With the rope, I'll then uncoil it and just put it on the floor in a bit of a heap of sorts. As I touch it, it begins to, at first, glow just a pale white light until it starts to spring up into the air, slowly forming essentially just a rope going straight up in the air. It goes up a extra 10 feet. Sorry, not 10 feet. Let me make sure. Yeah, the rope just essentially just stretches up into the sky through the hole in the center of the tower. I'm casting rope trick. At the end of it, there's a spherical portal. At the edges, it pulsates a black cloud-like energy. At the top of the rope. That it will be right here. Right there. Seeing the rope standing there and just tugging on a bit and seeing it stay in place. All right, this should, if we plan on going up, this should hold us.
And with that rope, I guess, stiffening a bit to stay steady, what does everyone do?
Who's going off first? I vote me.
And go on.
Okay then. And with that, I'm gonna start climbing.
What's that sound? As you begin to climb the rope specifically, do you have anything that would allow you to traverse the rope without, yeah, like with ease?
Um. No, not particularly. No.
So as you climb, what's your movement? Your movement's 30, so you could do, if I'm not mistaken, half of that. So you managed to climb roughly 15 feet up before kind of beginning to grow winded. Go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatics check for me.
Okay. Acrobatics it is. Ah, fuck.
So as you kind of grip in place, you realize your arms beginning to shake as your body kind of begins to tighten. You grip harder, but you're not sure how long it's going to last. As this is happening, the rest of the party notes Kester pretty exhausted, just kind of hanging off the rope. What do you all do?
God, I'm out of shape.
Are you okay up there, Kester?
I'm out of shape, and I don't know. I think I'll. Wait, would I be
How high
this
is Kester
condition
off
that
the
I'm
floor?
in?
I'm sorry.
How high is Kester off the floor?
He's 15 feet in the air.
So this condition that I'm in, this extra 5 feet, am I going to like fall after a certain amount of time, or do I have to roll again later?
You're just like climbing the rope at this point.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's only 5 more feet. It's only 5 more feet. I think I got it.
Come on, Custer. You feel great. You can do it.
Thank you.
So you're just gonna like have Kester continue?
Yeah. I'm not affected by this.
Pretty sure
Evil.
he's asking King, but okay.
Yeah, I'll continue.
All right. So as you get to the second floor, are you planning to stop there, or did you want to continue on?
No, I'll stop here and take a look around as I well, I guess put one foot on it to, lessen the exhaustion.
You know, as you kind of press a foot onto the wood, it begins to kind of sink in with you. You could see it just kind of snap in front of you, and it's almost spongy as it kind of just falls. Those of you below, you could see just kind of speckled and rubble kind of falling down. You note that the floor isn't going to take much weight at this point.
Yeah, this floor is nothing.
Noting it's just dust and cobwebs fill just an empty room. You are where are you? Whoosh. You're technically right there.
Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is not gonna hold anyone. I'm pretty light, but this is nothing.
Is there anything up there?
Absolutely nothing actually.
So first floor's a bust.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
Think you can make it any higher?
I could try. If anything, I'll come sliding right back down, or maybe something even faster. As I say this, I'm going to try to climb a little higher, 20 feet higher specifically.
Um, so you make it 15 feet again before coming to a point of being tired. Go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatic check for me.
All right, this time I'm going to bolster my arms with the with magic as I attempt to roll it with advantage. Are you fucking shitting me?
And
With that, you note based on like just height and just kind of distance, you can feel your arms slowly give way. You almost just release completely, but just stop yourself, and you only fall about maybe a foot before just kind of gripping the ropes, and even with your feet, just trying to tangle up in it. The party below noting this, and just kind of just noting Kester at this point. He doesn't seem like he's going to be able to stay up there for long. Do you just continue to allow him to climb?
I'm just gonna slide down.
You're going to go all the way down?
Yeah, I'm just gonna slide all the way down. Yeah, this is not gonna work.
anyone else think they have a better time climbing a ladder?
I can try.
You good with climbing rope?
Paying attention over.
Oh no. Go right ahead.
While I don't doubt your climbing abilities, why not let Wolfram climb?
This guy here?
No, he's not here.
Oh,
Yeah,
my bad. My bad. Sorry, I thought he was here.
I mean, Jotun has the strength to do it. Probably Khan knows a few ways to get up a rope. Worst case scenario, he can land on his
Or
feet.
Khan could also climb the rope.
I mean, it doesn't matter who goes up, just go up.
Matters if they can make it.
that is also true.
If you think you can make it, do you think you can make it, Yamas?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I don't see anybody else suggesting. So yeah, go ahead, give it a stab.
Uh, I'll go after Yamas. Still stretching a bit.
Nifty, nifty.
Okay.
I mean, the rope isn't going anywhere.
So as Yama's, I guess, grabs hold of the rope, what do you do?
I'll just start climbing up then.
Okay. So just climbing up, do you have anything that would increase your ability to climb the rope?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So you managed to get 15 feet, just kind of seeing the upper floor almost where Kester was. Go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatics check, depending on how you're on the rope.
Gotcha. Damn, I got custard.
You manage to just kind of let go with both hands as you kind of just fall back down. Almost kind of almost like a shock to you as you land on the ground. Do anything to soften your fall.
Um, oh, must be one black hole up. No, I don't.
All right, as you hit the ground, you know the stumble as you take 1 damage. Gasp. Your foot really does hurt. That being said, looking around, you note the party just kind of looking at you. A collective blank stares just across the room.
You okay there, Yamas?
I think I'm dying.
That's
Hmm.
unfortunate. I don't mean to laugh or anything.
Now the clown's found his humor.
Anyways, well, it's unfortunate, but well, Khan, it looks like you're up.
Yeah, I'll skip back up and walk over.
Nodding, taking a step forward. Excuse Wolfram. And just looking towards the rope, just kind of cracking my knuckles a little bit. And then looking up at the rope, from what I can see from down here, how high does the rope go?
Zion, how high does the rope go based on your spell?
Based on the spell, it goes. Let's see. Okay. 60 feet up. Oh, it's strange.
Nodding. Noting just the gray shades around me in correlation with the dim light, and whatnot. Can I see? Can I note the cutoff in which the rope becomes brightly lit, or in which the floors are, a bit more bright than the others, as the sunlight kind of creeps in through the tower? If that makes sense.
You're noting what exactly?
I'm trying to see based on the rope where the dim light stops and the bright light starts, based on the sunrise or the sunlight coming into
You could just tell it gets brighter based on the top 2 floors. It seems like having a good amount of light coming through.
top 2 floors. Okay, just looking back towards Pilgrim. You explored the first floor, correct? Or you were on the first floor and you didn't see anything, right? Or was that Kester?
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, that was Kester.
If I can skip that floor.
Oh yes, go right ahead.
Just kind of nodding on just putting my foot to the rope. As soon as it touches, they just note con just dropping as a shadow just climbs up the rope. I'm going to use. Oh, I can't use it now. I'm going to use my monk feature shadow step to teleport 40 feet up. Noting that the floors are 20 feet separate, I'm going to just suspend myself 40 feet in the air. As I do so, just I'm sorry. Wait, were you gonna say anything or?
No.
Okay. As I do so, just popping up out of the shadow 40 feet in the air and just holding onto the rope still with my feet, kind of dangling upside down, looking as it's just all happening at once, looking towards just around me. I'm going to just expend another just urge as I teleport again, with shadow step, just kind of leaping from the rope as the shadow just flies onto the floor, the nearest just unoccupied space that I can see.
How many feet in the air are you doing this from?
I'm going to teleport once for 40 feet, and then 40 feet.
What was the second teleport for then?
Second teleport was to get me on something stable or just a stable ground, so I can actually step on the second floor.
Uh,
If that makes sense.
so you wouldn't be on the second floor. You would be. It's 40 feet in the air, and you teleported it off. Wouldn't you not be on the third floor?
I thought each floor was 20 feet apart, and this is the ground floor.
Yeah, they are. So you jumped 20 feet. Oh no, you're right. 40 feet to
Yeah.
get to this floor. Um, no, you're because the second floor is 20 feet above the first, so you'd be on the third floor because you jumped 40 feet up.
Oh, the ground floor isn't counted. Oh, that's fine. I'll be on the third floor then. Unless I, yeah, that's fine. Third floor, that's fine.
No, the ground floor does count. That's what I'm saying. If you jumped from the ground floor up, that's 20 feet. You'd be on the second floor. And if you jumped from that floor 20 feet up, you'd be on the third floor. That's 40 feet. So you teleported straight up 40 feet. You're on the third floor.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a first floor and then a second floor. Okay. Yeah, that's just a confusion on my
There,
part. Yeah,
there
that's fine.
is there's a first floor and a second floor. Yes, there is. You're not confused because of the number of floors. You're confused because you're not doing math.
Yeah, that's probably why. But yeah, it's oh yeah.
So anyway, as you kind of now you're teleporting off to a point you can see within range. Where?
Uh, so I assumed that was the second floor. It has to be a point that I can see within range that is also in dim light or darkness.
The third floor is in complete light. There's no darkness or dim light.
Just excuse that part. Just noting again. Apologies. Just noting just a bright light. I'll allow myself just as my garments catch a float. I'll allow myself to descend just a few feet down until I can see the second floor. Then I will just still. I'm just descending upside down. I'm going to teleport onto the second floor as I just leap off the rope.
Okay, so you teleport down to the second floor. Appearing again there, where do you where are you landing?
In an area that is in dim light or dark, any unoccupied space.
That would be like any area here.
Any area, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so as you just kind of come down to that area and your weight presses into the floor, I need you to go ahead and make a deck save for me.
Oh, okay. I'm not also I'm just teleporting, so it wouldn't be like I'm coming down hard. If that's an issue.
It's not an issue.
Okay. I can't really make a deck save because of the stats or the situation with my
Just roll it and
Okay.
normal.
I will do my best. All right. Let me hold on. Give me a second. /R.
It's just 20 plus 8.
Okay. Appreciate it. Oh, it's private.
That's
fine.
fine. I can reveal it. So as you your foot touches the ground, you just kind of feel it just collapse underneath you as you begin falling directly down to the first floor.
Uh,
Um, you manage to kind of flip pretty quickly off the wall and bounce down and just kind of land next to Kester on the first floor.
Kind of looking, just jumping up a little bit, not too high.
Well, welcome back.
Well, I'd have to go again, but you're right about the footing. Just watch your step. I didn't get to stay too long. The floors kind of gave way.
Ah.
Make my way back.
I think we got an idea of how we can tackle this without all the climbing.
Well, why didn't you say so the first time? What's up?
Well, after seeing you almost bust your ass, it came to mind.
Oh, nifty.
Stepping forward, close to the platform, I'll just look over to Tilgrim. The rope's centered on the platform, right? It can be moved up and down like normal. Yeah, Xavier went to be right back. Alright. So taking a step forward and grabbing onto the rope, I'll look to the golems around me and I'll just go up.
You know that as you say this, the golems kind of shift focus and all look to you. They go to lift their arms and then they begin to pull. As they pull, they just kind of stop halfway. Their heads kind of tilt down towards you. You can feel just the lift go up about 2-3 inches before it just kind of stops. As the slabs kind of just hit each other, you can hear just a heavy clanking as they kind of just stand there, just kind of almost rocking slowly as they look at you. The lift stops moving.
Right, I forgot. You have to be somewhat specific. Colin, what floor did you make it up to?
Just kind of dusting myself off.
The second floor.
Second, so
But don't count it. I didn't get to look for too long.
20, 40, 60. Up 40 feet.
You note the golems just kind of raising their heads and just kind of turning to each other as their arms just kind of grab and pull the cables as the lift just kind of slowly starts to buzz. You note that the kind of ascension rate that you're doing is slightly faster now. You manage to get about 5 feet in the air before the creatures give just kind of a slower tug as you get 10 feet. You know that at this point you're halfway off the floor. With this, you're descending slow. Does anyone else do anything other than wait for Bennett to ascend?
Just looking towards Bennett. Hey, why don't you tell them to go faster? Maybe that'll work.
But the problem is, we don't know how stable this tower is, or how stable the hooks that are connecting to the wire are. I don't want to push it and then end up snapping something.
With that, you manage to hit the 15-foot mark. As you get to the 20-foot mark, you note that the second floor just kind of sits there. The light's still overcast from above, but it's fairly gloomy. You note an area that you could recall from the low in the northwest corner just kind of being empty now, just a hole. As you know, all the debris falling from uh, from below falling down when Khan went through the floor. At this point, you make it to 25 feet, then 30, 35 feet, and then 40. As on those of you on the ground note the arms just kind of twisting and stopping as you hear a all the golems go back into their resting position. It's been a little bit of time, but not the worst. The lift has stopped on the 3rd floor. Bennett, you note as you kind of look around the daylight sprawling in from outside, you note the end of the scaffold with a broken side of the wall being kind of directly to the northwest of you. It seems that using the scaffolding outside would have gotten you to the 3rd floor a little quicker. Well, had it not been burned. But you note that around you is just kind of spongy, decaying wood just on all sides. Um, the 3rd floor in and of itself is just, it's been destroyed. It again, the gash in the northwest corner, mildew all over the walls, and just completely rotting floors are just surrounding you. At this point, other than the cracks in the floor, you can't actually see underneath the floor. Luckily, you can push and break some of the decayed wood and just kind of look down to see the others 40 feet below you. The problem at this point is you are now suspended 40 feet on a stone slab, and above you, another 20 feet, you can see a what looks at this point in detail. It just seems like a large, just wooden reinforced door of some sort. Um, it has the cables going through it, but they're looped in such a way where you can see it slowly moving up as you went up, but you almost can see there's something there, almost another floor, as the light kind of cracks through. It's fairly dark above, as it doesn't seem like there's any windows letting in light. But you can see something that looks like, as you went up, this wooden plate lifted with you, revealing the 4th floor. Uh, just kind of looking back around and down, though, you sit there kind of just trapped and locked. What do you do?
So this is the 3rd floor. Looking around, there's nothing but just kind of wooden spongy floors with mildew walls, right? There isn't anything that
Yeah, there's nothing other than the northwest corner, which has a massive hole in the wall and just a scaffold kind of leading down.
uh looking over to guess my left and kind of pushing in some of the floors to kind of create a bit of a hole. I'll just call back down to the rest of the group, kind of raising my voice. 3rd floor is empty. Probably the 4th and 5th have something though.
Oh.
With that, I'm gonna call back down, kind of shouting a bit. Up 20 feet. See if the golems respond.
As you kind of wait, you note that um, in front of you, the rope still kind of sits. You know that going up, you lifted and brought the rope up with you. At the edge of the rope, you can see kind of something wavering a bit. You get no response from the golems down below, but there seems to be something going on at the edge of the rope. That's now just kind of sitting a little ways above you. As you don't know anything happening, those downstairs also just kind of kick dirt as time passes. What do you do?
Do we hear him yell up 20 feet?
Yes, you do.
I guess he wants to go up an extra 20 feet. Looking to the golems, I'll just kind of yell, up 20 feet. Anything happen?
You note the golems just kind of sitting there looking at each other before just kind of beginning to pull again. Rapidly, they start kind of moving their arms one over the other, kind of clawing back down as the lift begins to roll 20 feet up. Bennett, as you note the lift starting to move, looking up, you note the trap door above you slowly rising, but not fast enough for the lift to actually. Well, it's not in unison. The lift's actually catching up. As you go up another 5 feet, you note only 1 foot of the trap door. Another 5 feet, another one. You know in 10 more feet, you'll be crushed between the lift and the door. What do you do?
Okay. Looking to the trap door, does it seem like it's a part of the lift?
Based on the cables being attached to it, yes, it does. It's also moving in unison to your lift moving.
Okay. I guess judging the speed of the lift to the trapdoor, would I be able to try to crawl to the 4th floor before they both meet, or would I not
Based
be able
on
to
the
do that?
speed you're going at, you would not know. It doesn't look like there'll be enough space by the time you reach it.
Yeah. Uh, can you describe the trapdoor and what's holding it again?
I'm sorry?
Can you describe the trapdoor and how it's connected to the wires again?
It has the cables going straight up past your lift, going up towards the trapdoor above you. There are large iron hooks that the cables then drape over and go down into before locking into the lift you're standing on. So it seems to be the lever and pulley system that is operating. Basically, it's how the cables are operating your lift, which is why when you go up, it goes up, and when you go down, it goes down. It's just going slower than you.
Hmm. Uh, does the trapdoor fully encompass the lift? Like, is it the same size as the lift, or is there a bit of...
The exact same size.
Wow, okay. Uh, hmm. Shoot. Uh, I guess seeing the trapdoor get closer and the lift kind of starts speeding up, I'll lean over the edge again and just shout, I'll just shout, Stop! Just as loud as I can, try to make sure the group hears it.
And as you do that, the group just kind of hears this overwhelming echo of just Bennett yelling "stop" towards them. What do you all do?
I echo it. Stop.
Yeah, gotta do. Yeah.
With that, you note the golems just kind of ceasing as they just kind of clamp their hands down and go back to kneeling.
What's
Um,
going on up there?
Trapdoor!
Wolfman starts lines up towards the
Can you?
Okay.
Oh, Wolfram's coming up. Kind of yell
You
as
see?
Wolfram starts to fly up.
Yep.
Um, as Wolfram begins to fly up, how far do you fly? How many feet up?
Each floor is 20 feet, so I fly 40 feet.
So flying 40 feet in the air, you manage to get to the almost 3rd floor. On the downside, because the lift is there, you can note the lift being about 5 feet above the 3rd floor area. As you kind of start to look at the area in which Bennett is, you could see above you just this marble slab just kind of sitting there with bolts on the bottom of it. You recognize it to be the lift that Bennett got on. You could see around the lift slightly to the left and the right. There's some holing in the floor from just mold and mildew. You note kind of just sitting there hovering. Same with the floor you're on, the 2nd floor. It's the same kind of a mess. Looking up and noting Bennett stuck above. What do you do?
How? What's the Oh, I'm 6 feet tall. How tall is the space between Bennett and the thing above him?
At this point, he's only. Where did he stop at? Based on the size, 5'10". Sorry, I'm doing math and it
No,
sucks.
no, no, you're good. You're good.
So he's about oh shit, I gotta do division. So it's not feet, it's inches. So he's 5 inches above. So there's a 5-inch kind of gap between it.
And within the with the area around me, am I able to go to the floor he's at, or no, without flying to the side?
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
Like you know how is it above me? Is the walls around the 4th floor? Is there like a crack space? Any holes like fly through?
You note that if you're careful, you can probably kind of push yourself